At first glance, this looks like some scribbles on a notebook piece of paper because I don't really know how to write notes down in like proper composition. But these are very special. And there's 4 sections to this song, but each one is very close to me throughout my entire life. And the name of this piece is My Story because in the very beginning, it sounds childish and happy because in the beginning, that's all it was. You know, me and my brother running around, being little kids, like any little kid should be. And it resonates with me in the sense of like, that's all I really had is that childish moments of being a little kid. And then, you know, the concern with my parents because I would complain to a little kid complaining to their parents about the same injury or similar just pain in one leg consistently. And then a little kid starting to worry if there's something wrong with him, even though you don't really understand what's happening at all when you're 4 years old. And then things got worse from there. And I remember me and my brother were at this playground and we were playing tag and I was it and I was running after him. And all of a sudden I just felt a shift, like something had snapped. And I remember coming to my mom saying, "Mom, I think my bone snapped." A little kid doesn't know what a bone snapping should even be like, but that's what I knew. Something happened to my leg. I was in a lot of pain and went to my doctor and we found out that my leg snapped because I had cancer and it attacked the bone in my leg I can't even explain how bad it was. I think the doctor said my femur was the same texture of butter. And you know, as I got older, you know, through the years, all I've really known is treatment, and that childish nature of any little kid was taken away from me at the age of 5. Literally a year later, I had to mature because I needed to understand what the doctors were telling me about medication, what time I had to go to get this shot, what time I had to do this, that. And all of that childish nature that I had kind of walked out the door. And I became this ball of anger, confusion, and just depression. And as I got older, I started to push people away. And I had, you know, even my friends, I stopped talking to my friends and I just wanted to be left alone. And there was a point in time where even just being around my own parents, I couldn't be near them because I didn't want to hurt them because of how much anger was inside of me. I would isolate myself, stay away from them. And then I think very recently, 9th grade, my legs decided, well, I'm not going to work anymore. And remember that throughout that week, I had been experiencing pain and that fear, that horrible fear that came over me because I thought, oh shoot, am I sick again? Is this it? Am I gonna die? And that fear, like throughout those months, those weeks. And then that Friday came and I sat down in my living room because I was in a lot of pain. And the next thing I knew, I couldn't stand up. It was as if there was no like the message coming from my brain to my legs was not cooperating and I couldn't get up. And I called my dad in a panic because I was in pain and I couldn't walk, I couldn't stand up. My dad took me to the hospital, and in the hospital, another thing is, it's hard because I guess in a sense, there are shadows. I can't go certain places because as soon as I go there, these horrible memories of me when I was sick kick in. I haven't had a good dream since I was 4 because every night I have horrible night terrors of that exact moment, of those exact days when I was in the hospital getting treatment done. And that takes a huge toll on me. And you know, with all this going on, my legs, those memories coming back to me like water through paper. I started to become full of self-doubt and depression and anger again. And even though I couldn't go anywhere, or I was confined to my bed, I didn't want anybody near me. I didn't even want to talk to my own mother. And I love my mother, but because of how angry I was, I didn't even want to talk to my own mom. And I remember, I think I met Landon during this time with my legs, and I think I actually started walking again. I was able to walk, but I was still using a walker. And something about Landon when I first met him made me completely forget about all of that horrible emotion, that pain, everything, and became happy again. And with every practice, during even physical therapy, I'd make sure that I do my stretches and everything just so I could get up those stairs to get to the piano, so I could do practice with Landon and also play on my own piano. And with this piece, it kind of reminds me that with everything in my life, I was able to take it, turn it into something beautiful, and let others hear it to experience what I went through, what I still go through. That's how much music and all art means to me.